Mr. Finley, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for being with us tonight.
Yeah, sure, it was a treat to be here.
Thank you. Chris, the stage is all yours.
All right, thank you. Mr. Finley, can I ask you how your relationship with DePompa developed at Sarah Lawrence College? What was it that brought the two of you together?
Well, what brought us together was we originally went to Columbia College, and the year we went was the year the theater burned down. So we had there was nothing in Columbia, literally, to do that originally got us to Columbia to begin with. So we decided that, we heard that Sarah Lawrence needed some male actors. At that time, it was female school. And we headed up to Bronxville and proceeded to basically take over the theater department with the help of the main teacher there, was named Wilfred Leach, who was, of course, the progenitor of Winslow, and a big influence on Brian and myself. He was teaching film. He was teaching 16 millimeter, how to make films, how to act in films, history of films, things that we were really dying to find out about. And at that time in history, there was very little you could do to study these things. It's not like now where every school has a film program, and some are just dedicated to film itself. So basically, we started studying movies and plays, historical, like Stravinsky and Yates, and just wonderful theatrical masters together. And then came back to Columbia and started a drama club there, which then imported Sarah Lawrence to Columbia.
Okay. And then you started making the short films with him. Like in the early days, you made the film, it's Wotan's Wake, is that
right?
The name?
Right. Wotan's Wake is again, when you see it now, it looks rather strange. Then it looked rather amazing. It was like a real art film, but in the art film were satires of sort of art films of the time, like Dolce Vita and Blow Up, and not Blow Up, but for the first Antonioni, which I can't remember the name of, had Phantom of the Opera in it, Godzilla. It's just a pastiche and made a lot of references to very obscure movies at the time. Wonderful movie.
At that time, was he already the sure-handed, uncompromising director that we know him to be now?
No, he's stylistically, he's always had a really good idea of what he wanted to do. And that film was based on German Expressionism. Black and white, very jagged edges, lighting, odd lighting, moving lighting, cracked mirrors. If you see it, you'd understand. It's very Caligari-like. So that's what got him going. The look of films, the way they look.
Well, that comes across.
Yeah, and it shows up in a lot of other of his films later on, including the last one, Wagdaya.
It does. You're right. You've known him probably longer than anyone else in his.
It's very unfair that.
Films reflect his personality.
They're very much like him. They have very cool exteriors. They usually have a heart in the middle of them that is very, very open and warm. The look, of course. So he's very complicated, almost too complicated. I mean, I was listening to your last guest talk about, how critics rejected him. They did seize upon his treatment of women, and this wasn't borrowing from Hitchcock, but when you get right down to it, even if you look at Sisters, which is obviously,